Hi, this is Doug Wolf with Keller Williams Town Center in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Today is Friday, September 3rd, and today we're going to be doing our market update, mainly looking at the month of August and how that panned out here specifically for the city of Virginia Beach. With these numbers, if you're a buyer, you should be taking a look at them and determining market value as far as to put an offer in on the property. Looking at appraisal issues, if the timing's right for you, as well as if you're a seller, you should be looking to see days on market. If you're pricing your property properly as far as the city of Virginia Beach goes. Obviously, if you're a seller, you're going to need a market analysis specific to the subdivision or an area right around your house using similar properties. This is much more of a generic overview of the whole city of Virginia Beach, but it certainly gives you an idea and allows you to see the different trend lines and what's going on in the market currently, as I said, specifically to the city of Virginia Beach. So with that, we're going to go ahead and get to the numbers. Today we currently have 2,972 properties on the market in the city of Virginia Beach. That's going to consist of single-family homes as well as townhomes and condos. That number, 2,972, is actually down 65 from last week at this time. Last week we had 3,037, which was up a little bit, but now we're down, and that's kind of odd just because we're seeing supply and demand. We're thinking that the market is overly saturated. It still is, but we are down in the last 7 days. And a lot of that may be because we're coming into the fall seasons, and traditionally real estate in the city of Virginia Beach does tend to slow down a little bit coming into the fall and then into the holiday season, and then picks back up again February, March. So 2,972. The detached homes, the single family homes, 1,797 of those currently on the market, and the the price range on those, $88,000 to as high as $7.9 million for a single-family home currently in the city of Virginia Beach. For our attached homes, which are our condos and townhomes, 1,175 of those currently on the market, and the price range on that is $69,000 up to as high as $2 million for a townhome condo. One of the other segments to our active listings, but we do separate it, is our REOs, short sales, and foreclosures. These are active properties, but we separate them. It just gives us a better idea of a trend line and what's going on, where it's a property that's upside down or that's bank owned. But anyway, so the REOs, the short sales, and the foreclosures, currently 312 of those on the market. That number is down 349 from last week at this time. I don't know if those sold. I don't know if those just came off the market and they're re-evaluating them to put them back on the market, what have you. But that number really fell off a lot. And, I don't know. We don't know where that came from or why that was such an influence in our market trend. But it certainly did take almost 50% of the properties came off that are REOs, short sales, and foreclosures. So we'll probably see that pop back on very, very soon. And as I said, a lot of times banks will take the property off, reevaluate it, and then put it back on the market. Anyway, so pendings and solds for the month of August. And as I said, today's September 3rd, but we're going to be just looking at pendings and sold for the month of August. 424 properties went from an active status to a pending sold status for the month of August. Breaking that down a little bit more, the pendings, 308 for the month of August, and solds, 116 properties closed and sold in the city of Virginia Beach in the month of August. And that's pretty good. I mean, that's not too bad. Still coming out of the residual of the tax credit. That's starting to leave us. And we still had 116 solds in the city of Virginia Beach. Dollar average for those solds, $311,689, and the average days on market that it took to put a property under contract was 96, so almost 100 days to put a property under contract in the city of Virginia Beach. Looking at even more important numbers now are the year-to-date solds and pendings for the city of Virginia Beach. The year-to-date solds in the city of Virginia Beach, 3,282 properties have sold in the city of Virginia Beach since January 1, 2010. What's interesting about that is if we went back a year to 2009, 3,980 properties had sold year to date in 2009, which is a 698 property difference. Don't get me wrong; those numbers we haven't recovered yet. It's 17.5%. We're off as far as closed properties in the city of Virginia Beach this year versus last year. 17.5%. And it just is what it is. The dollar average for the ones that sold this year, 2010 so far, $286,874. $286,874. Days on market, 77 days on market is our average days on market to have a property be sold in the city of Virginia Beach year to date. Okay? If we looked at year to date solds for a 2009 dollar average, $277,812. So our prices are up. It's a little bit right around a 1% increase as far as sales price goes versus 2009. 286 for this year, 277 for a year ago. So that's good news. We're not going down anymore. Currently, it's leveled off, and right around 1% isn't much of an increase, but it's certainly better than a decrease. And the days on market compared to a year ago are almost identical, 79 days versus 77 days currently. But if we looked at year to date for 2006, $320,389 was the average sold price year to date. If we went back to the same time frame for 2006. And days on market was 42 days. So, homes sold for more money, and they sold a lot faster in 2006, about 11% difference versus today, and year to date for 2010. So, it's okay if you want to compare it to 2009. The only big difference is the number of properties that have sold in the last 12 months. 09 and 2010, more properties have sold, but dollar average is very similar, okay? And but if you go back to 2006, you're not going to be very happy. My name is Doug Wolf. I'm with Keller Williams. I'm an associate broker here. If you would like more information, get this emailed to you. That's no problem at all. It's BetterCallDoug.com. It's our website, and the email address is DougWolf@BetterCallDoug.com. As well as you can always call me, 757-515-4728. We are back on Monday with the Southside Market Update, which is a little bit more expansive than the Virginia Beach Market Update. Make it a great day. Stay dry out there. We survived the hurricane.